Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got episode number 4 of our Houston Rockets franchise here on NBA 2K24. And today we are getting into the very first game of the NBA Cup. We will be facing off with the Los Angeles Clippers today after we took a loss last episode against the New York Knicks. In episode number 3, we lost 120 to 110, of course, but we did also suffer an injury during the next couple of games we did play. We did end up losing Jabari Smith. He does have a right arm hairline fracture. We also are going to be without Jalen Green. Of course, we are also without him for right now. He's supposed to be back December 4th, which will hopefully be next episode. But he is going to be out for quite some time, or it looks like he's going to be out for the next 2 weeks. But our starting lineup for today's game will be Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Amen Thompson. Cam Whitmore actually is going to be getting the start today. And the reason is because, as you can see here, Cam Whitmore has been playing outstanding this year. He's averaging 10 points a game, 2.9 rebounds, 1 assist a game. But over the last couple of games, actually, he's been playing outstanding well, shooting-wise, very good shooting splits. And in the absence of Jabari Smith Jr., he's actually had a pretty solid time off the bench as well. He was like our eighth. He was on an 8-man rotation, 7-man rotation. Never really had to play the 6-man. But another good guy that I want us to look out for today is going to be Reed Shepherd. He's our rookie guard from the University of Kentucky, which Houston did draft this draft. And honestly, off the bench, he's played outstanding well in bench minutes. So he's going to be getting a bump up to the 7-man rotation here. His rookie season so far is going pretty well. He's averaging 6 a game, 1.6 assists. He's shooting 33% from behind the arc, but 51% from the field. Very good shooting splits for him. Tari Eason is another guy that I want to also highlight. He's played really well in bench minutes he's gotten. And Jock Lando will also be in the rotation with the absence of Jabari Smith Jr. But Dylan Brooks is the odd man out here, it looks like. He just has not played up to his contract, and we could be looking to move on from him going into the trade deadline this year. So look out for that in the upcoming episodes. But as we look here, for the Clippers, for our first game with them, they're going to have James Harden, Norman Powell, Derrick Jones Jr. will start at 3, Kawhi Leonard, Ivica Zubac, and then Kevin Porter Jr., who of course who left Houston in the offseason, was signed by the Clippers as well. As a restricted free agent, so he's going to be having a homecoming here game today, coming back to Houston. Clippers are actually playing really well. To start the season, they're 75. They have, of course, lost their last 3, of course. One of their losses actually came to us from the previous game that was not shown. It was in a sim game, which we will actually get into at the halftime report like we did, and that's going to be something we're going to be hanging on to. But let's get into the game number 1 of the NBA Cup. The Clippers coming here into Houston. They're 7-5. We're sitting at 6-6 this season. Houston has been playing outstanding. Well, I would have to say above expectations for this Houston team. But Norman Powell has actually been playing really well for this Clippers team over the last 5 games, averaging 16 a game, shooting 53% from the field, from the 3-point line. So he's actually really stepped up his game as far as 3-point shooting. But as we see, we've gone over our starting lineups. Their starting lineups will be Harden, Howell, Derrick Jones Jr., Zubac, and Kawhi Leonard will be playing the 4. So Cam Whitmore will have the task ahead of him guarding a superstar guard forward in Kawhi Leonard. But let's start in today's game as the Clippers. A couple of missed buckets here. Kawhi Leonard will get the scoring started first with a 2-point bucket from the wing on the Houston. Next possession, we got Jalen Green getting a screen from Alfred Sengun, feeding it back to Sengun, who's going to knock down the 2-point from the wing there. Houston tied this game up in the first quarter to a 8-6 game now, as we got Fred VanVleet bringing it down the court over to Jalen Green, guarded by Norman Powell, not known for his defense. Hopefully Jalen Green can take advantage of it as he's going to get to the cup here. 2 hands, strong hand dunk here. 2 hands for security here. And Jalen Green, of course, are one of our more athletic guards on this team, of course, with the likes of Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore, of course, both very athletic. Jabari Smith is also athletic, but with him being out the next 2 weeks, it's going to be tough sledding for this Rockets team. Derrick Jones Jr. with the 3 from the outside. Good assist there by James Harden. Clippers go up 13-8. over Houston here. Later on in the first quarter, it is 18-9 here. Ken Whitmore with the ball. Like I said, he's having a tough guard with Quillen, but looking for Fred VanVleet at the three-point line. He's going to knock it down. 4-3. Houston's going to call a timeout. 15-12 though is the score here. Later on in the first quarter, 17-14 now, Zubac fed by James Harden. Good move by Ibaka as he gets it up there. 19-18 game. Houston trying to take the lead. VanVleet already has 10 points here in the first quarter. Looking to make it 12 here. Beautiful. Good run inside. 2019 game now. After the Clippers couldn't convert on their last shot here, next possession for Houston, Ken Whitmore driving in, gets past Kawhi and Zubac and gets his first 2 points of the game. Of course, that's the athleticism we were talking about from the forward spots and the guard spots. And look who steps in, Jock Landale here, getting some minutes here with the starters in the first quarter. On the bench with us in the first quarter as Tari Eason gets that one inside. Good assist by Jock Landale. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Terrence Mann on the outside, of course, more of a forgotten guard forward, combo guard in from FSU. Kevin Porter Jr. eyes it up for three, steps back on Reed Sheppard, hits it from the outside. 27-24 game. Next, Houston possession, Jalen Green driving in, kicks it outside to Dylan Brooks. Brooks eyeing it over to Reed Sheppard. Sheppard drives in on Kevin Porter Jr. with the right hand, tough contested layup, but he gets it to go. Houston takes a 29-24 lead here in the first. About under 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Reed Sheppard looking for some space, kicks it outside to Dylan Brooks. Brooks looking for the last shot by Jock Landale. He will not be able to make it from there. 6 seconds on the shot clock here. Kevin Porter feeds it down low to Kai Jones. Streaking down the court here, uncovered. Houston is going to go into the first quarter, going to end the first quarter with the lead here, 29-26 over the LA Clippers. And so far, looking like a really good game to open up group play here in the 2024 NBA Cup. Of course, this is the in-season tournament looking for the cup. Last year, the Lakers did win the cup last year. But looking at the stats at the end of the first quarter, VanVleet finishes with 12. Green with 2 steals. Very good defensive start for him. Jock Landale also had 3 points. One of them was from a free throw. Steven Adams had 4 rebounds. Really good overall stats for the Houston Rockets team. Hopefully we can continue to have the same production we have been. Going into the second quarter now, Houston Rockets will start with the ball here. VanVleet on the outside, hitting a hard screen by Steven Adams and getting another bucket there. 14 early first half points for Fred VanVleet. Very good showing for the all-star former NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors. VanVleet. And VanVleet kicks it out to Tari Eason, but he will botch the layup, gets the offensive board and the putback, 33-28. After the Clippers score on their next possession, 33-31 now, VanVleet kicking it over to Reed Sheppard. Of course, Sheppard is one of the guards we're going to be eyeing this year. He could definitely take over the starting spot over VanVleet at the end of VanVleet's tenure here in Houston, but definitely I want to see the development of Reed Sheppard over these first couple of years with Houston. Definitely want to see how he's going to play as VanVleet gets inside again. 16 points for VanVleet. He is playing outstanding and really, really well here. To start the run is Kawhi from the three-point line. He's going to knock it down. 40-38 as in transition here are the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard bring down the court. Tari Eason is guarding. He's going to kick it outside to KPJ. KPJ getting some space on Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson, of course, is one of our better guard defensive players on the team. Kawhi with the step back, spinning shot. He gets it to go. 42-40 though for Houston as Zubac getting a feed from Kawhi Leonard. Feeds it over to Terrence Mann for 3. He's going to put the Clippers up by 1, 43-42. 6 minutes left here in the half. Later on in transition ball for Amen Thompson. Thompson looking. He's going to hand it off to Tari Eason. Eason down low to Steven Adams. Adams with the hook shot. He's going to get that one to go. 4 points for Steven Adams. 48-45. Nobody guarding James Harden on the transition bucket here. 48-47. Harden averaging of 17.7 a game. But Fred VanVleet is not done. Looking for Amen Thompson. from the three-point line. Of course, he's not a three-point shooter, and we're going to drive inside with him getting the right hand to finish. And Amen Thompson has 7 early points here in the half. 54-53 though, with under 2 minutes left here in the half. James Harden bodied up here. Zubac back to Harden for 2. He's going to knock it down from the wing, giving the Clippers the lead. 57-56 now, 30 seconds left. Jalen Green, nobody guarding the paint as he's going to take advantage there. So Houston up with a 58-57 lead. Under 30 seconds left here in the half. Let's see what the Clippers are going to do. As KPJ puts a move on Amen Thompson with the dunk there. 4-2, beautiful move by KPJ. This is what Houston has been missing this year from their guard play. Fred VanVleet, definitely not your most athletic guard, but he can still be effective as he's going to stress. He showed it in the first half with 16 points. Jalen Green in the corner. It's about under 10 seconds. Green can't get the 2 to fall, but the Clips are going to go into the half with the lead. 59-58, I thought for sure he would knock down that long-range 3 to extend it, but he will miss it here. 59-58.
And now we'll send it over.
Your Clippers have a lead on the Houston Rockets here at the half, and I accidentally put the wrong stats here. This was supposed to be, I'm sorry, these are from the sim games. San Antonio, we did beat them 121-101, so we do have a season deficit to them, 1-2. For the Spurs, but Houston did jump to 3-5. These were some of the sim games. The next game we did play against OKC. They were 8-0 at the start of this game, and they're going to beat us here 9-0, 122-110. Jalen Green did have 42 in that game. Very good game for him. We shot 52% from the field. Horrible from the three-point line. We were under 50% there. We were 30% from the three-point line. Definitely got to stir up our three-point shooting. Next game, though, we did take a close win against the Detroit Pistons, 124-120. Jalen Green again, scoring leader, 31 points. Jabari Smith Jr. actually did go down with an injury in this game, but he did finish the game with 10 rebounds against the Detroit Pistons. It was either this game or the next game that will be our sim game. It was against the Washington Wizards. I believe it was against the Wizards. He did go down with an injury, but we did edge him out 130-113. We were on a 2-game win streak at this point. We're at 5-6. Amen Thompson finishes with 25. He also had 12 rebounds, so a double-double for Amen Thompson in that game against the Washington Wizards. And then this was the game we just played before this one, 118-113. We did take a win against the Clippers, so they're looking for revenge here today. Fred VanVleet finishes with 21. He's already at 16 at the half, playing an outstanding game for our Houston Rockets, but we're looking for more of the same here from him in this game, as in the second quarter alone, VanVleet only notched 4 points, but Amen Thompson exploded here in the second quarter with 9 points, 2 boards. Reed Sheppard also had 5 points off the bench as well, so very good game and showing for our young guard in Reed Sheppard. Definitely going to be looking for him to continue his development and do some really good things here with this team. But let's get started in the third quarter of action here, as Houston is going to start with the ball. 59-58 is going to be your score. To start in the second half, as Jalen Green is going to bring it down the court here. Green going to kick it outside to Fred VanVleet. Over to Cam Whitmore. Only has 2 points, but he's going to get another. No, he's actually going to miss his opening shot here to start the second half, as Norman Powell is going to get to the rim and dunk it there with 2 hands, 61-58. Later on in the third quarter, 65-59. We got Fred VanVleet on the outside looking for space here. Gets it over, kicks it over to Cam Whitmore. Whitmore's going to get a good screen of Kawhi Leonard and finally getting back to the bucket. That's only his second bucket of the game. He has missed a couple of shots before that, but looking to get back in the scoring column here. Later on in the third, though, Clippers have been on quite a run here, 71-63 over our Houston Rockets. As Fred VanVleet kicks it over to Cam Whitmore. Whitmore looking in the corner. He's going to get a screen from Alfred Sengun, and Cam Whitmore gets blocked at the rim by Zubac. Of course, you can't expect him to make a shot like that. James Harden with the hezzy knocks it down on 3. Getting Fred VanVleet leaning there. 74-63 is our score here. Jalen Green bringing it down the court here. Green over to Cam Whitmore in the corner. He's got 6. So far, can he get more? Yes, he will. As he's going to get the right hand finish to go 8 points for Cam Whitmore here in the game. 74-67. Jalen Green from the court. He's only got 9 points, of course, and we got to expect him to get some more here as he gets the second one. There we go. Making 11. Clippers are going to call a timeout here. 74-69 is your score here. About 6 minutes left here in the third. We have brought it closer. 74-61 to Sengun. Gets the left hand finish to go. Good move by our big center Alfred Sengun with the right hand over a tough contest by Ivanic Zubac. There, 74-73 here in the third quarter of action. Yeah, later on in the third, it's 78-76 though. Still in the game. We got 4 minutes left in the third. Eamon Thompson driving in. He's gonna kick it outside to Sengun for 2. Perfect for Sengun. 6 points, 8 boards for the big man. 82-80 toward the end of the third quarter. Jalen Green looking to put it more ahead for Houston. Good one-hand dunk there. 84-80. Under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here's Norman. Later on in the third, we got about 40 seconds left. 86-82 flip. Houston looking to get their first win here in group play. Dillon Brooks over to Steven Adams for 2. Beautiful assists by Dillon Brooks. Finding Steven Adams, of course, former Memphis Grizzlies teammates. Finding each other, still got that Memphis connection. 9 seconds left here. James Harden drives it on Reed Shepherd, and he's going to get some cup himself. Dunking it hard with 2 hands, 88-86. And Houston's got to put up a shot here for a 3 from Reed Shepherd. Thought it was going to go in. Had pretty good time in there. But unfortunately, it does not fall. It's an 88-86 game here in the third quarter of action. As we're going to have a nail biter going into the fourth quarter of action here. Houston's going to have to stir up offensively and defensively. If they're going to pull it out, Eamon Thompson finishes with 8, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Jalen Green finishes with 6. Cam Whitmore had a really good third quarter, 8 points, 2 boards for him. Sengun also really good, 4 points, 2 rebounds with that assist that we didn't show in the gameplay, but Sengun also played really well. Let's go to the fourth quarter of action as the Clippers will start with the ball. Kevin Porter on the outside perimeter and trying not to allow him any open space here is Kevin Porter for 2. He will miss it. Thank goodness he missed it. But then we got Kevin Porter on the ground here. Got to take advantage of a 5-on-4, but unfortunately, we're not. Tari Eason in the corner getting a screen from Steven Adams. Tari Eason drives in, kicks it outside to Fred VanVleet over to Dillon Brooks. We're trying to set something up here. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dillon Brooks driving in with the tough contested layup. Can't get it to go, but Tari Eason gets blocked by Nicholas Batum. And Houston can't do anything with it. 91-89. Here's Chris Dunn driving in for 2. Eamon Thompson, good contest, better shot by Chris Dunn. Tying this game up at 91 apiece. Here in the fourth quarter of action. 93-91 by Houston after a Clippers miss here. VanVleet had a big first half, has not scored much here in the second, but he's going to look to get an assist here to Steven Adams. Good move by the big man, 95-91, but Clippers are not going away. 97-96, Steven Adams again, another good assist, a good chance for Fred VanVleet and him. But look at Kawhi Leonard with the left hand finish there, putting the Clippers back on top. 98-97. This fourth quarter is really going to go down to the wire from what it looks like. 100-99. KPJ wide open space. You can't do that, Dylan. It's 102-99. Not a very good defensive set from our Houston Rockets here. 104-101, James Harden in the corner, getting it over to Norman Powell, guarded by Cam Whitmore. Whitmore's played really good defense, not against Kawhi, but against the other guards as James Harden knocks down the three from the outside. 107-101 is the score here. Later on, 109-104, Houston's got to make a run here and get some stops as Reed Shepherd getting the ball here from Cam Whitmore. Risky pass there, but it did work out as Reed Shepherd drives in with the left hand. He's going to draw the foul on Kawhi and get the and one attempt here. Good move by the rookie. Kawhi did not set his feet there, so Reed Shepherd is going to get to the line here, shooting his first for an and one, and he's going to make it actually. 14 points for Reed Shepherd. Very good game. 112 to 110, but like I said, it's going down to the wire here. Houston's going to have to just get a defensive stop, and that's not going to do it. Kawhi spots up from three, nails it. 115 to 110 is the score here. Now it's 117 to 110. Clippers looking to put this game away right here, right now. James Harden, 4-3. He will miss it, actually. Houston needs a quick score here. 22 seconds. Can we get a miracle here in H-Town? Can Whitmore for three? He's not going to make it. And that is basically going to do it. The Los Angeles Clippers are going to get fouled here. Reach Shepard finally causing a foul here with 10 seconds left on the reach in. Just not a very good day at all for this Houston team. They had the lead going into the fourth quarter. Of course, I knew this fourth quarter was going to be back and forth between these two teams, but unfortunately, it looks like the Clippers are going to edge this Houston team. Is James Harden is looking to dribble out the clock here. 4 seconds left. Thankfully, one last final attempt here. Nothing's going to go. The Clippers going to win the opening night or the opening game before we play against our Houston Rockets after we beat them just last game before the Cup. If the Cup had started last game, we would have started 1-0. But unfortunately, our Houston Rockets going to start 0-1 in group play here, and it's not looking very good so far. We've got a tough division. We've got Minnesota in our division. We've got Sacramento in our division. And we've also got Portland. I think we can get a win against Portland. But Minnesota and Sacramento are both formidable teams. They were both playoff teams last year. So hopefully we can get a win. But at the end of the game, just not a good look here for our Houston Rockets. As you see, Fred VanVleet finishes with 20. Fred VanVleet finishes with 21. Amen Thompson finishes with 20. Reed Shepard had 12. They had a double-double from Steven Adams off the bench, 10 and 11. 14 rebounds for Tari Eason, 13 for Sengun. So, rebounding-wise, we played a really good game, but unfortunately, we just couldn't do much of anything. Jalen Green finishes with 15 on 29 minutes. I do believe we did lose Jalen Green this game, so unfortunately, we're going to see how long his injury will be going into next episode number 5, which will be hopefully coming to you guys in the next couple of days, guys. But I hope you guys are really excited for this series. I know I am. It's been fun so far getting these videos out to you. Hopefully within the next couple of episodes, we'll have a prospect profile for just the first couple of drafts. For the first couple of players, I do have something planned for that prospect profile. It may take me a couple days once I get there to get it up and running, but I do plan on that. Also, at the end of every month, I have decided we will be doing like a monthly recap, going over stats, standings for the series as well. So guys, if you guys are excited for that, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Continue to come out to these videos, show love as well, and I will see you guys in episode number 5 as we continue on with the Houston Rockets franchise. I will see you guys next episode. Later.